Happy Halloween and welcome back to Super Geeks, where the geeks are super.
And the super are always gonna be geeking the fuck.
Of course, you can tell that I'm actually the one that likes to have fun.
He did not tell me we were dressing up for this.
As of today, it's Halloween. It's a given around the world.
I have a little girl. I forgot. We do have costumes. I'll post them on the page. Don't worry. We'll both post on the page that we are wearing costumes.
We gonna let that slide. All
right, how about this? I'll make it up to you guys. Next time we record and we put something out, I will come in full comic book gear. Right? T-shirt, hat, whatever. And next time we do a Marvel one, I will come dressed as Deadpool.
It's not Halloween though.
Okay, fine.
It's not Halloween though. You feel me?
First person to actually send in a picture of themselves dressed as a superhero, comic wise or not, I'll send you a free comic. How about that?
I bet. All right, that's for you. That's for you. You see, I do this for you guys. I guilt trip him for you guys. This is what I'm here for. Anyways, we're here. I know it's been a minute. We haven't posted in a while. I promise you, we have a lot of stuff that we're working on, putting together to give to y'all. It's just it's kind of been a lot so far. Like it's taking up a lot of our time. So we will definitely try to give you the regularly scheduled program. But for now, we're here now. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
So anyways, we came out because we heard that there is a look ahead for Marvel Disney, everything that they are planning on putting out at the end of this year coming up and the beginning of next year. 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole year, right?
No, it's only going to like midsummer. Like midsummer, beginning of fall type of thing.
Okay, so we're gonna go check it out, see what they have to offer, and see if we even give a damn about it. Honestly, doesn't have that much of a track record that well. Recently, Agatha All Along has actually finished.
We will get into the review. I'm not gonna let him talk about it too much. We're gonna get into the review. He's gonna say some negative ass shit.
We will review it.
We will.
We'll review it.
We'll get into all the TV show reviews,
tell you
movie reviews,
how much it actually sucks. All right. Anyways, let's get right into this and see what Marvel has for us in the future.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
That's Ironheart.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world.
I'm so excited.
Say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would agree.
Oh, his fucking things are so...
What kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
Fuck yeah.
This me.
That whole at home too.
I like the
I'm
animation.
gonna build something undeniable.
Okay.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life
That's lit. Now this is giving me
had to do some questionable
Tony Stark
things to get it
material,
done.
you know? I didn't like the other suit. I like this one.
For an adventure?
You gotta review what
they will sing about
Oh yeah, that's true.
for ages.
Marvel Zombies. I've been reading this comics for years and I love it. So like, this is amazing.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born to play this character.
And we both have a lot riding on this. You better not mess this up.
I know.
I am ready.
I am.
Oh my god. Oh,
We have a long road ahead of us.
they're
Much to
bringing
do.
Wonder Man.
Oh my God!
They're bringing Wonder Man. You know how hype that is?
Okay. 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 So let's talk about the first thing that we saw. Daredevil.
Okay. So we see Punisher, we see the Kingpin and Matt Murdock conversation. We see a couple fight scenes with Daredevil, which
They look authentic. They look good.
Good.
They look tough.
Like they look good. Comic book accurate. You got like his baton stick thing that kind of extends.
They're really doing
they're doing him right.
Yeah, they're doing him well. They're doing him well.
Which we have a Daredevil conversation in the pipeline that we want to talk about. If you guys want to join in on it, hit us up on the Instagram, hit us up on the page.
Yeah.
Hit the comments, you know?
No, I think Daredevil, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I was very much a big fan when it was Netflix. I hope they keep that grittiness with it.
Yeah, it looks like so far.
Tone. Yeah, I like it. And I like what it looks like that they did up is the action.
Yeah, I think they did. I think what they did up is like, since Marvel has a bigger budget than Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So I think the comics are gonna be. I mean, the suits are gonna be a little bit better. I think the action's gonna be more packed. I think the storyline's gonna be more detailed because they have way more like a push now. It's gonna be way more connected to other things. And I think a lot more cameos about like other comic characters in the Deadpool universe. So I think as long as they do what Netflix did, but like just add, they can't go wrong.
I think and I think they're gonna do Netflix Daredevil a service, honestly. It looks like they're not veering away from the Netflix Daredevil one. It looks like they're just adding to, and I'm praying that that's the truth, and if it is, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Next thing we saw was
Spider-Man,
the animated one. I like the animation.
I like that.
I like the animation.
That's Sunday morning vibes.
Yeah. I like the animation style. We didn't see much, but I like the animation style.
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna be street level Spider-Man, like real old school. Like he's just starting out, the way his suit looks. I love that we're getting a lot more animation coming out with Marvel and stuff, and DC as well. You know.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that it's trying to touch that younger generation that hasn't grown up with these heroes and stuff like that. It's trying to do what they did to us and reel them in as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Which I'm all about it.
Yeah,
you know,
and I feel
spreading these heroes to younger ages.
And I like it. Yeah. Next, we saw Ironheart. I at first thought it was a War Machine suit.
That suit looks
sick. I didn't see enough to say that I like it. I'm gonna be honest. I saw her in Wakanda Forever. And I saw that was the second movie. That's what it was called. That was the second movie. That's what it was called. Yeah. Okay.
Wakanda Forever. Yeah.
And then I saw your boy. I forgot his name. The Hispanic guy. I know he's supposed to be the big bad.
Yes.
Yeah. So I seen him too. I'm excited to see him. I do like that actor. Personally, I like that actor. But I didn't see enough to know if I actually like it. Because I know that if there isn't already a predetermined like feel for the show, like there is for Daredevil or there would be for Punisher or things like that, Marvel could kind of just chooses to do whatever they want with it.
What this gives me is like an Iron Man 2 vibes.
Yeah.
You know? And I love Iron Man 2 was not one of the best movies, right? But I loved that you really got to see the engineer in him.
Yeah.
You know, in the Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, you got to see the engineer in him. Yeah. You got to see the scientist in him. You got to see like really that type of breakdown of Iron Man. Yeah. That's the Iron Man that everyone wants to fall in love with, not the playboy philanthropist that you always see in the comics and TV shows and movies or whatever. It's that like he can build. He can sit down and really get into it. That's the person that like I love seeing out of Ironheart. And that's what makes her, you know, the successor to the Iron Man mantle. Yeah. And, you know, seeing her with that suit and stuff, that gave me so much, like, the Iron Man 1 vibe. Like, he's, like, fucking around with the suit. He's, like, building it. When he first gets it to come to him, he's just like, oh, shit, you know, and he's getting hurt.
So, from what I got from that, the main actor, or the co-star, Anthony Ramos, I just looked him up. I feel like the vibe that I'm getting is that him and Ironheart are going to be friends. And then he starts like veering more to the hardships. So I think they're gonna both be like, she's gonna veer towards more like being a hero, and he's gonna veer more towards like being a villain. But they're gonna start off as like friends.
You're gonna talk about that classic struggle of like, okay, like, well, things could be worse, and like, no, we need to demand it be better. So
Yeah.
okay,
That's kind of what I got from it in the few seconds. But outside from that, like,
no,
I just want to see what kind of vibes they give for the show, because honestly, they could end up like just butchering the whole thing.
Well, I'm hoping that they don't, because you gotta think about, right, the actress that played Shuri, right?
Yeah.
She's no longer in like doing movies no more, because she's like gone heavy into religion. So now we need a new brain
Yeah.
within the Marvel universe. And so like she was one of the smartest people intellect wise to create anything.
I don't think Ironheart's gonna play into Wakanda no more.
No,
Or
not
into,
into Wakanda. I'm saying
into Black Panther.
No, I'm saying we need a new like genius to play into the Marvel universe. And like engineer wise, she's like, this movie gives me that she's gonna be trying to step into those.
Yeah, but I feel like also they're going to make T'Challa's son.
He's way too young.
Yeah, but when they give his second movie, or the movie with him in it, I think they're gonna make him like super intelligent.
Yeah,
I can see him being very close to the T'Challa in the comics.
Yeah. So we'll get into that too. For those of you guys that don't know, and you guys can see our favorite co-star in the background, kind of just warming around.
Yeah.
We'll get into like T'Challa and like the Black Panther idea of like what's next for them, right? Because now the two people who've held the mantle in the movies are gone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that next. But I do think that this is gonna be the next brain of of Marvel.
I could get behind that. I just hope that they, that the tone of their series doesn't match the tone of a lot of their old series that they've already done.
Well, I think this is gonna be the build-up for Iron Wars that they haven't like said nothing about yet.
Looking into what we also saw, we saw What If 2, or What If the next season. No, it's the season 3, I think now. 3. Yeah, What If season 3. I will say I enjoyed the first 2 seasons.
I love What If.
Yeah.
I love What If.
I do too. I genuinely do enjoy the What If series.
If you do not watch What If, like you're missing out.
Yeah.
You're so missing out.
Yeah.
And like you learn a lot about these characters, the comics, like the storylines they could have went down.
Yeah.
And we'll do a review on it. We will, hands down, I'll binge watch that again.
Yeah.
I will do it.
What If definitely is one of the best shows that they do continuously put out and doesn't fall off. Next we saw a Marvel Zombies,
which we got a hint at season 1 of What If.
Yeah.
So
it seems like they're gonna follow that plot. My thing is, 1, it's animated, and 2, I don't think they're gonna do it like.
I don't know. I think they're gonna do justice. I seen like, because the way they did it in What If, right? They did it pretty justice.
Yeah.
And like seeing like the little clips.
But What If was meant to be a series where they're questioning different stories. Marvel Zombies needs to be a horror.
Yeah.
It needs to be scary. And so far from what I've seen, Marvel can't do scary. They tried it. They tried it in Doctor Strange. They tried it in Agatha. They tried it in. I think that's it.
Yeah.
In those 2 movies. It's not. I wouldn't say they're terrible, but I wouldn't say they're horror. They're not horror. They tried it in the night one, Werewolf by Night. They tried it in Werewolf by Night. That was pretty close.
That was amazing.
That was pretty close. That was pretty close.
So I think, right? I think if they follow what they did with What If, and they just built on it, like they followed the comics almost exactly, I think that they can easily do it. They have the framework. It's not, and it's animated. It's not like you're set on a budget.
Yeah.
It's like you have the framework. You can easily grow with it. You can easily do the build up. And as you can see, we have 2 mascots now. We have her, and we have, can you pick up here? I can't get them. And we have, the Geek Dog. They are having a conversation on the side about Marvel Zombies.
Anyways, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for it. I feel like they're gonna make it very close to the way they did What If, which is fine, but it's not going to be horror. The closest they did well with horror was Werewolf by Night, which was pretty good. But I don't trust them to do horror that well. I need to see some real horror, some real scary stuff. Like, come on, it's zombies, dude. Come on, stop trying to like. I'm about to go into the rant, but like, stop trying to like Disney it up, bro. Like, it's scary. It's supposed to be scary. Like, let it be scary. Like, damn.
I think the first episode is gonna dictate everything.
Yeah,
the first episode is gonna dictate
for sure. The next thing we saw, which is a new character being introduced to the MCU. Wonder Man.
Oh my god.
First off, love the actor. The actor is fantastic. The actor is so good. He's great. I love him for the movies that he's already been in. And I'm waiting to see what he can do. We also
I love that this dude came back.
Yeah, we also saw the comeback of fake
What was it? I don't remember.
What character did he play?
It was Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But
I know people are screaming at us right now.
And that's fine. Hey, you can be mad at me. I will put it in the comments later. But like that shit.
Mandarin.
The
fake Mandarin.
He was hilarious. I love
He did better in the Shang-Chi movie, and
he was hilarious in that movie too.
For sure he's in his element now, being in this Wonder Man movie. It looks like it's fully based on. I don't know much about the character of Wonder Man. I'm here mostly because I just want to see good TV show, good movies. But we're gonna see like what they have to offer, because honestly, I like the actor. I don't know what Marvel's gonna do with it. Once again, it's the same thing. Like, if they don't already have a predetermined like sense of how they want to tell the story, or like a theme, like they do with Daredevil, how it's dark and gritty and like really they just do whatever the hell they want with it. And as we have seen, about 75 to 80% of that flops. It's trash. It's garbage.
I would say as of recently it's been like flopping. But
okay, but this is even more like, this is so recent. It's in the future.
You got to think about, right, the progression that Marvel's doing, right?
What progression? It still blows.
Okay, hold on. First of all, hold on. If you look at Marvel the last 3 years, right, it's blowing on certain characters. It's not blowing on Earth.
Who does it not blow?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi don't count.
That what? You can't say it doesn't count.
Shang-Chi's a movie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about TVs. Moonlight.
Come, say it, Bones. I will hit you right now. Say it, Bones.
Barely made it.
Get Loki.
Barely made. Loki to me, overrated. Loki season 2, overrated, and I'll stand on that. Overrated. Loki season 2.
Now overrated. So now I'm considering not doing this.
Loki season 2 is overrated. It's overrated.
Such a good show.
No. It's overrated. And they left themselves in a place where they can't do anything else with Loki anyway.
They can. This is why I need you to read comics. This is exactly why I need you to read comics.
I don't care what the comics say when the portrayal of the character in the TV shows, the story has come to a point where it's just like, there you go. There's the line. There's nowhere else to... Come on. If Loki, according to their own logic, if Loki steps out of wherever the hell he is, the whole multiverse explodes.
So what happens when Doom creates Battle World?
We're not there yet. 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 We're not there yet.
So you just don't like being wrong right now.
No, Loki's overrated, and I'll sit here on that. So we're back. We just got into a fight. Into a massive fist fight. I still will say that. Nah, I'm playing. No, but no. It's, in all honesty, yeah. Loki season 2 to me was overrated. Wasn't as good as everybody makes it out to be. Hate me if you want. I don't care. Eyes of Wakanda. Love the animation, and I'm
so excited for that.
And I think it's gonna be fantastic. I think that's gonna be great. I think Eyes of Wakanda is gonna turn out really great. And for those of you that think like, oh, but he just said that the thing doesn't have a theme and it'll blow me. Okay, it does have a theme. Look at the other two Black Panther movies. Those are themes.
That's following the Black Panther trend.
That's going to continue how they want to portray the Black Panther thing. The only reason why I have a problem with Marvel Zombies is because the theme that they're going to be following, if they're copying, would be What If season 2, and What If season 2 wasn't meant to be a horror. It's meant to be explore ideas that were never chosen for. There are horror stuff in there sometimes, but Marvel Zombies needs to be a horror. It needs to be not for kids. You know what I mean? Like you can't say you can't put on zombies onto a thing. Show your heroes, the greatest heroes in the Marvel universe, murdered and straight up killing each other, and be like, let's target this to a fucking 13-year-old kid. Like, come on, dude.
I love those comics. I love those comics.
That's fine. That's fine. But if you look at the comics, those are horror.
Yeah.
They show you the gore. They show you the destruction. They show you those things. Those are discretionary comics. But you can't do this and then freaking Paul Rudd's floating head. I think he's the one that had a floating head left or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Like his floating head is just here spitting jokes. Like, bro, this isn't Zombieland with Michael Cera and Woody Harrelson. This is straight up like your best superheroes are dead. This is a deserted land. There's no hope. And now
it should basically be The Walking Dead.
It should be. It should be gritty. It should be tough. That's not what I'm getting from it. And it looks trash. Eyes of Wakanda looks like it's going to be fire because it looks like it's going to continue the story. It also looks like it's going to fill in the gap between the Black Panther movie, the second one, going into the third one. So we will know what we're going into for the third one.
And we'll get into like all that, like the what ifs for the next couple of movies that we think are going to help out. What do you guys think? Honestly, like with these lineups, with these actors, with these voice actors, these animations, do you agree with this casting? Do you agree with the way the stories are being portrayed? Do you agree with, any of it? Or would you want to see something different? Let us know. Jump in these conversations with us,
Yep.
Like,
also, let me know what you think I am right now. I didn't ask earlier.
Oh, yeah, like, what do you think he is?
Yeah, what do you think I dressed up as?
If you are younger than, like, 2000 and... Was it when
16, I think? No, later. 20...
Earlier. What?
Was it earlier?
I think it was.
Were we...
2014 or something.
I was in high school when that happened?
Yeah, I was in high school when that happened.
Yeah, probably 2014.
So, if you're younger than 2014, mind you, being, like, in high school in 2014, if you're younger than that, you will not get this.
No, you won't.
You will not get it. If you're older than that, if you don't get this... We're beefing. Me and you are fighting. Like,
here is a massive clue right now.
That R is the biggest clue, like, ever.
The whole thing, the colorization, the way they're printed, and the big R. You should be able to get this. If you don't, shame on you.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was everything that kind of came up. And honestly, I'm kind of, like, cool with it, but, like, kind of also, like, not really fully cool with it. Also, kind of... We're going to see what's going to happen, honestly. And then, obviously, you saw the Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
Whatever. But...
Yeah, no, let us, we're going to do all these reviews. We're gonna get into it when more things start coming out for them. Stay tuned for our next couple episodes. Have a happy Halloween.
As of this recording. And, definitely keep in touch with us. We're ready to keep this conversation going, keep commenting, keep watching our stuff. Hit us up on Instagram, YouTube, wherever. We're gonna be moving to TikTok pretty soon. Yeah, we're gonna have a TikTok.
We're gonna, try to open this up as much as possible. We're gonna try to collab as much as possible. We're gonna talk about as many heroes as possible. Stay tuned for the battles that we're gonna do. 2v2s, 1v1s. We're gonna be putting heroes against each other, movies against each other, seeing which ones stack up, And we want to hear from you. We want to keep everyone involved and entertained. So let us know.
Let us know what you think. All right. And stay with the geeks.
Oh.